what I got from that is he's a hater. If you don't know me as a person, let's say you don't like me. Like, you don't know me. Like, you feel me? And I don't give a fuck. Him. If everybody including win, I mean, win.
Same question for you.
You're a proud father.
If we was to fight right now on the streets, I'll break your fucking neck. And that's on my kids. And you know it, I know it, and the whole world know it. And I'm not talking about no fighting in the ring. If me and you was to fight outside, I will break your neck.
When you mention Terence "Bud" Crawford and Gervonta "Tank" Davis in the same sentence, you're talking about two killers in the boxing world.
Moment to kind of wrap your brain around that and make,
oh, Kabayaskis comes forward, and Bud Crawford was hurt.
Say the names Terence Crawford and Gervonta Davis in the same breath, and you're talking about two of the most dangerous men in the sport. Different paths, different styles, same killer instinct.
Davis, bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer, George was a puncher, Ernest Shavers was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in.
Yeah, he fights to the level of his competition.
Yeah,
he was doing that a lot.
And he got to be careful of that.
2 fights ago, he was really doing that.
You feel me? So you got to be careful of that, because if you come in thinking somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you got to be careful of.
Now add pride, tension, and a viral moment on live television, and suddenly this isn't just fantasy matchmaking anymore. There's no signed agreement, no official announcement, but the hostility? That's real. When Crawford laughed at the idea of sharing a ring with Tank, it came off dismissive, like the matchup wasn't even worth discussing. Maybe some people missed it. Tank didn't. When a fellow champion treats your name like a punchline, it hits deep. And Davis took that personally.
Want the spotlight, they want like, it's like more so like hate type of vibe, like, you know? They want what you have, like they want all the attention. If they was to get it, they wouldn't even know what to do with it. And it's like, I didn't ask for this. People came with it. Like, you know, I'm real, like, people understand me because I'm...
As soon as the clip started spreading, Tank responded immediately. No hesitation. On social media, he accused Bud of acting untouchable until someone serious steps up. The tone wasn't playful, it was direct. When Tank speaks like that, it's not for engagement. It's because he's ready to settle it physically.
how does a fight with you and Terence Crawford look?
147? I kept that trend. You know he going to sleep.
I already know. I already know he is.
Got no chance.
I already know he is.
Said no chance.
I got round 5. You got round 6.
He made it clear, laughing now is easy. Standing across the ring is different. Tank has already hinted he's willing to climb divisions, calling out anyone at 147. When fans started fueling the narrative, he leaned into it even harder. He's not backing down.
How you feel about that fight? Is it even possible at a catch weight?
Nah, ain't no catch weight. You come up to 47.
You're not even entertaining a catch weight.
No, I'm not.
He's a champ though too, undefeated.
And, what champ? Come on, man, tell me what belt. You know boxing. You forgot Devin Haney is undisputed. Devin Haney got all the belts. He the champ. Nobody else the champ. I'm gonna come up here where the big boys at.
All right, I'll welcome.
Then came the Ring Magazine event, and that added fuel. Tank wasn't present. Crawford was. When reporters brought up Davis, but didn't sugarcoat his thoughts. What started as subtle shots turned into open challenges.
Gervonta Davis speaking about you. Is that ever a possible fight?
Yeah, if he want to dare to be great, he can be like all the other fighters that's moving up 2 weight classes and, daring to be great.
You would fight him.
Man, tell him to come up there.
He got to come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin, so tell him to come and touch it.
Wow. Man. Gervonta said you got a glass.
He said I got a glass chin. Tell him to come and touch it.
At 147?
At At 147, I'll make 147 for him.
Ooh, see, oh man,
You're gonna have a pre-camp.
Then what the people gonna say? Oh, he's beating up on little guys.
For a long time, Crawford brushed off questions about fighting Tank like it wasn't necessary. As the undisputed king at his weight, he's already cemented his resume. Why chase a smaller man?
Think about to come up to 154.
What about 47 though?
Yes, if he get to pick his opponent. But Tank would never come from 35 to 54.
Y'all got into it on social media around that time. Is that just you being competitive, like when that happens, or is it like?
I just really don't like that dude.
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like I really don't like him. That's like,
just not your cup of tea. That's just not your.
Yeah, I don't like nothing about him. I just felt like he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield him. He got a lot of security guards around him, and he's in the limelight and stuff like that. But in certain situations, he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you like him as a fighter though?
Yeah, he's a damn good fighter.
Yeah.
But like his core personality and his ways.
But now it's no longer about resume. It's about respect. And that changes everything. To be clear, there's no official paperwork, no venue booked, no fight week scheduled. But the rivalry feels real enough already. And there's another layer to this: Floyd Mayweather Jr. Reports suggest Floyd wasn't thrilled with Tank firing back publicly at Bud. Here's where it gets even more interesting. Word around the sport is that Floyd could be working with Crawford in preparation for upcoming fights. The same Floyd who once guided Tank's career. The same Floyd who helped build his platform.
There was some kind of crazy trash talk with Gervonta and Terence Crawford recently. And one of the things that I've always kind of noticed is most of the time, one of the things that's kind of off limits is families. Like you usually don't.
Yes. I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, and so I wanted to kind of understand what your thoughts was about like some of those comments that was made. I think it was about Terence's wife. What, like in your mind, where? Because obviously, like you've been in this sport.
I think Terence Crawford right now in the sport of boxing is the pound for pound best fighter in the sport of boxing right now. It's good to see him in the position that he's in. I think he has a beautiful family. I think he has a beautiful wife, a beautiful queen, a black queen. And there's nothing better than a black woman in this world. That's just my opinion. We all entitled to our opinion. And I think just in the sport of boxing right now, I think we need to start sticking more together.
And Tank hasn't exactly been subtle about criticizing Floyd lately. If Mayweather aligns himself with Crawford, the man who laughed at Tank, that feels personal. To Davis, it could look like a mentor choosing sides. That kind of dynamic only adds more fire.
Tank Davis, he was a young kid, came up to me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him, "You'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter." Years later, he was working with some people from our team because our team is huge. We got guys in DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York, all around. He won a few fights. I think he was like 8 or 9-0. I told him, in under 24 months, you'll be world champion. Made the right moves, put him in the right position. He's a multi-millionaire now.
Absolutely.
He was a kid that couldn't even buy a bus ticket. Now he's a
But before any potential showdown between Tank and Bud, there's a massive obstacle in the way: Canelo Alvarez.
How to do that?
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub? Like he was subbing you? Like
he was going at me. He was going at me. Yeah. And I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I would say love and hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
this
it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
Crawford is reportedly moving up significantly in weight to face Canelo, one of the most formidable fighters active today. That's a bold gamble. Canelo isn't just powerful. He's experienced at higher divisions, composed under pressure, and technically sound. Fighters who jump up too far too fast often pay for it.
Say, I want Canelo. Is there anybody in the camp that would say, you're not ready for this?
That's a big boy. He's strong. It's a conversation. It's not just,
Oh man, you will whoop his ass. Like yes, man type stuff.
I'm not worried about Canelo. I'm not thinking about Canelo. I'm just focused on Israel Masvidal.
In a small way, is this a stepping stone to your dream fight?
I don't look at fights as stepping stone. It's about now.
If Crawford were to lose convincingly, the excitement around a Tank fight could cool instantly. Fans don't clamor for a matchup when the aura disappears. So Bud's clash with Canelo could either elevate everything or derail it.
I can't go down anymore. But you know, like he say, you know, when they ask him for the Gervonta fight, they don't wanna get credit for that fight. It's the same for me. I don't need to take that fight because everybody's gonna say it's too small, it's too small, it's too small, and then, you know, he need to enjoy his fight. Okay, he deserve it. He deserve it. I like Spence, but you know, I like Spence and all the respect for him and everything. But I knew. I think is the type of fight Terence Crawford is different. 168, but like I say, like he say, nobody's gonna give me credit for that.
Thank you very much.
But let's imagine the scenario where Crawford handles business and the fight with Tank actually materializes. Stylistically, it's fascinating. Tank brings explosive knockout power, compact precision, and the ability to end a fight in seconds.
The others say, like, no, that's 2 more weight classes. Like, once he gets touched by Canelo, it's going to be different.
I am concerned about him absorbing a Canelo punch, especially through the course of 12 rounds. We do know this about Canelo. He's going to slow down, you know, so I think if anything, Canelo would try to start fast and bang on him and break him down before he gets later, and he still got that kind of steam. But, you know, there's so many components that make a champion. There's so many components that make a great, a legend. It's just so much to go into. It's a conversation that lasts an hour easily when we talk about all of the components that Terence Crawford has, all of the components that Canelo have, and how we find how they even out and who trumps one another, you know what I mean? We tried to do that with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and we see how that panned out, you know what I mean? So
Crawford, on the other hand, is a master tactician, a switch hitter with elite ring IQ. He adjusts mid-fight, dissects opponents mentally, then physically breaks them down.
Before I go see Tank, I gotta get shots in my hands. I gotta make sure my hands is right, because I don't dumb him down with punches. I let him do it, you know what I'm saying? And he gets you alright? Yeah. Nigga, work. I just feel sorry for them guys that really push the button. Martin pushed the button. Y'all see how it works?
The size factor can't be ignored. Tank would likely jump from lightweight up to welterweight territory. Crawford would naturally be the bigger man. Longer reach, more experience at higher weight. And let's not forget his dominant stoppage over Errol Spence Jr.
Crawford, Gervonta, Tank Davis. Now you felt their punches. Who hits harder to you?
Like when I sparred Terence Crawford, so I was 20 years old at the time. So it's like he was trying to man me, like, I'm gonna show you a little boy type stuff. But like what you just said, so I'm mature for my age. So, you know, so that's why we evened out.
Right.
Still, Tank has built his career on thriving in chaos. He's proven he can absorb pressure and deliver when it matters. If his power translates upward, he becomes dangerous for anyone. But questions have surfaced recently. His performance against Lamont Roach Jr. sparked debate.
You know, I don't know what it is with me. They just always try to diminish my accomplishments and, oh, well, who I was fighting. They say, oh, well, you wasn't fighting nobody. And this guy, Errol Spence, is the most fundamentally sound fighter in the game. So that's why everybody was picking him. But I was favored in Vegas, so Vegas must have had it right.
The usual explosive timing wasn't as sharp. The dominance didn't look effortless. And if Roach could create those openings, critics wonder what a technician like Crawford might do. For now, it's all talk. But the tension is real. The egos are involved. And the fans are already divided. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's next. Drop your prediction in the comments. Who wins if it happens? See you in the next one.